So this morning I talked about the roots, because I think that we have a complex world, we have a very changing world, and in order to innovate and to be able to go further, we have to ask ourselves of who we are, who we want to be really be for our clients, but also for our staff. And that will enable us to find energy, to find values in order to innovate and to change and to be able to ask our clients and to adapt.
First, I'm absolutely convinced that tackling the complexity of the industry with a pure best-of-breed approach doesn't solve the problem. It turns into very slow behavior, very costly behavior, and very difficult to maintain. This is why I put out the quote, "Technology doesn't solve the problem."
So I was really proud to be able to share our story with BNP Paribas, European large private bank, around how they wanted to reuse what they're already invested in, but take the data and give back time to the relationship managers. And to do that with one seamless experience across prospecting, KYC, and CRM, and to use a partner to actually help them become more agile and look at rapid delivery. So for us, I think 3 messages is how we can use a modular solution with data first to reuse what you already have, to cover a wider scope, to really give that experience and to focus on the experience to the RM, while actually working with a partner to transform the business to be much more agile, look at rapid delivery, and deliver solutions in a cost-effective manner.
So this morning I covered the topic of sustainability and building trust with clients. In the first instance, I guess the main message was that the system science of sustainability is really important for advisors to understand. It's a really interesting doorway to building trust with clients, particularly when you get into conversations around values and beliefs. And then the third point was really just to say that there is an emerging set of products and services out there that capture this thematic of impact, sustainability, and ESG. And it's important that clients understand what these products do and don't do, what the limitations are, and what kinds of risks and opportunities they're exposing their clients to with this thematic.
One, there is no magical recipe, and that it's more a combination of factors which make the private bankers successful or not. The second is extremely important to focus on what differentiates the private bankers and wealth management, i.e. Leverage and loans, credit, i.e. private assets, i.e. wealth planning and SRI topics. Third message is the importance of the human touch to deal and to handle these clients. Human touch means being humble as a private banker, being reactive, and also acting as a team, acting as a one bank in a one bank approach for such highly demanding clients. I would say that we are concerned. We are concerned, and we were concerned during the COVID, during the pandemic, but from a very financial point of view, well, the financial markets were going well.
I think to be successful, we have to put the relationship, the human being at the heart of our day-to-day business. We have to put the client at the heart of our new strategy and to reconnect face-to-face with our client, to focus on their needs and to be able to deliver an efficient solution, an efficient way of financial services.
Relationship and brand is what matters and what differentiates when it comes to private banking and wealth management. Market conditions are market conditions. In retrospective, everything will look different. I'm absolutely convinced that the opportunities out there in the wealth space are still on tap.
What I'm envisaging this year is a lot more noise in the market around sustainability, climate, ESG context. What's the role of this topic in the market? Is it actually really something that should be considered by investors, or is it something that should just be left to regulators? So I'm anticipating quite a lot of noise, and as a consequence of this, I think the private banking community is going to really need to think deeply about where it positions itself around this topic.
Anytime we face periods of uncertainty, it really focuses, I think, the mind on what's most important. It is about being innovative, of servicing clients better, but also making sure we're connecting clients and connecting the ecosystem, we heard that as well, in a much more intelligent manner.
Absolutely. First things first, I'm really happy to be back. You guys doing an awesome job. Super happy to be back on stage and to reconnect with the entire industry here. So thanks for having us.
It is a real pleasure to be here this year, in particular the 2022 Private Banking Conference in Switzerland. I think you've brought together more than 200 individuals from all over the corners of Switzerland.
Great to be amongst colleagues and peers, exchanging ideas and notes, and yeah, great event.
Being all together in order to share not only our views, but also relationship, human relationship, and to be able, as private bank, to meet also innovation, new companies, new solutions.
Try to think of what we are doing, how we could improve, try to brainstorm as well, taking into account and into consideration everything that was said by the participants. So a great event. Thank you for having me there again.